Hello, reporter Jock Spinner here. I'm on my way right now from Cambridge, Alaska to Austin, Texas. I am going to be doing some investigating and compiling interviews for a documentary in regards to the Ken Baker case. Alright, so I'm going to give you some background on the Ken Baker case. Now, pretty much what happened is Ken Baker was accused of murdering Anthony Bennett 3 months ago in Austin, Texas. Now, Ken Baker admitted to murdering Anthony Bennett in Austin, Texas, but Ken Baker claims that it was self-defense and he had no choice. So, here is the background of the relationship of Ken Baker and Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett and Ken Baker worked together for multiple years, smuggling cocaine into the United States from Mexico over the Texas-Mexico border. They were in a warehouse doing their normal cocaine drug deal, and Ken presented Anthony with multiple pounds of cocaine. Ken claims that as soon as he presented Anthony with the drugs, that Anthony became very violent towards Ken, and Ken had no choice but to shoot Anthony in the head to protect himself. Ken believes that Anthony's plan was to kill Ken and take all of Ken's drugs and not pay him. Here is a brief statement from Ken explaining what happened. Are you responsible for the murder of Anthony Bennett?
No, ma'am. I killed him, but it was self-defense. He came at me with a knife, and I had no choice. I was only thinking of my family and my wife and kids. Do you feel?
Unfortunately, in March of 1995, Ken Baker was put to death. Here is an interview with Lauren Bennett, Anthony Bennett's girlfriend. After finding out that your boyfriend, Anthony Bennett, was murdered by Ken Baker, did you feel that Ken Baker should be put to death?
Ken Baker killed the love of my life in cold blood, and that animal deserves the same fate.
Here is a video of Margaret Baker, Ken Baker's wife, after he was convicted.
You can't kill my husband! We've been married for 10 years! We've known each other 10 years before that! You can't kill him! I love him! I need him in my life! He is innocent! I tell you, he is innocent!
Here is a video of Ken Baker's mother after his name was cleared in 2009.
3 years after the unjust murder of my son, I finally proved that he was actually innocent, and I will never, ever forgive the government for taking the life of my little boy.
After years of trial and hardship for both the families of Ken Baker and Anthony Bennett, his name was finally cleared. Is this a flaw in the federal and judicial punishment system?